The internet just broke. Olandria Corin walked into the People's Choice Awards and walked out with the crown, leaving everyone from casual viewers to industry veterans absolutely stunned. We're talking about a woman who competed against Tony Award winners, congresswomen, and Hollywood royalty, and came out on top. The timelines are on fire, the Nicolandrians are celebrating like it's New Year's Eve, and Nick is out here being the proudest boyfriend on the planet. Love Island fans, Nicolandria shippers, Ace followers, anyone who's been watching Alandria and Nick since Love Island USA Season 7, Taylor's crew, Sierra's supporters, this dating show phenomenon has officially transcended reality TV. This isn't just a win. This is a cultural moment. Before we dive into how Alandria pulled off one of the most unexpected victories in recent award show history, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. I promise I won't ask you to solve a Rubik's Cube or anything. Just one little click. Your support means everything, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for what's coming next.
Let's rewind to May. If someone had told you that a contestant from a dating show would be dominating award shows by October, you'd probably laugh them out of the room. But here we are, living in the timeline where Olandria Corin went from Love Island Villa to winning the People's Choice at the Trace Awards in less than 6 months. The trajectory is wild, the momentum is unstoppable, and honestly, nobody saw this coming. It all started in that Love Island Villa. Olandria walked in with this quiet confidence, this undeniable presence that you couldn't quite put your finger on but couldn't look away from. Then came Nick. The connection between them was instant, genuine, and completely magnetic. While the other couples were playing games or forcing chemistry, Nicolandria was building something real. Viewers picked up on it immediately. The way they communicated, the way they supported each other, the softness mixed with strength, it was everything people wanted to see in a relationship. They became fan favorites almost overnight, and even though they didn't walk away with the Love Island prize money, they walked away with something far more valuable, a devoted fan base that would move mountains for them. Fast forward to life after the villa, and the glow-up has been nothing short of extraordinary. Brand deals started rolling in. Social media followers skyrocketed. Olandria wasn't just another reality TV contestant trying to stay relevant. She was building an empire. The influence she gained wasn't manufactured or forced. It was organic, authentic, and people responded to that. She carried herself with grace, stayed true to who she was, and showed the world that you don't have to change yourself to succeed. The doors didn't just open for her, they flew off the hinges. Then came the Ebony Power 100 nomination. Fans across the globe rallied behind her, voting relentlessly to get her name on that list. When she was named as someone shaping cultural narratives both on screen and beyond, it was validation, not just for Alandria, but for everyone who believed in her from the start. The recognition was massive, but it was just the beginning. The People's Choice Awards were on the horizon, and the competition was about to get serious.
Let's talk about who Olandria was up against, because this is where things get absolutely insane. Audra McDonald, a 6-time Tony Award winner with a career that spans decades. Elman, a critically acclaimed British singer from Oxford with a dedicated following. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, a political powerhouse making waves in Washington. Taylor Townsend, a professional tennis star who's been dominating courts worldwide. And Tracee Ellis Ross, one of the most respected actresses in America with a legacy that speaks for itself. These are people who've been in their respective industries for years, building their names, earning their accolades, and cementing their places in history. And then there's Olandria, the girl from a dating show who most people didn't know existed 6 months ago. The odds were stacked against her. On paper, it looked impossible. But the Nicolandrians don't care about odds. They saw an opportunity to show the world what they've known all along. Olandria Corin is special. The voting campaigns kicked into overdrive. Social media became a battleground of support, with fans creating hashtags, sharing voting links, and encouraging everyone in their networks to cast their ballots. The energy was relentless, the dedication was unmatched, and when the results came in, the impossible became reality. Olandria won.
The announcement sent shockwaves through the internet. Fans were screaming, crying, posting celebration videos that captured the pure joy of watching someone they believed in achieve something extraordinary. One fan said it felt like justice after not winning Love Island. And honestly, they're not wrong. This felt like the universe correcting itself, giving Olandria the recognition she deserved all along. Another fan pointed out that we're not even 6 months post-Villa and the wins keep coming. Imagining where she'll be in a year, in 5 years, and realizing that this is only the beginning. Oh, and speaking of the Nicolandrians, let's give them their flowers real quick. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because if you're not subscribed, you're basically committing a crime against good content. I'm kidding. Kind of. But seriously, subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and makes a huge difference. Nick's reaction to Olandria's win was everything you'd hope it would be. He posted on Instagram expressing how proud he was of her, celebrating her success like the supportive partner he's always been. Their relationship has been one of the most genuine aspects of this entire journey. While some reality TV couples fizzle out the moment the cameras stop rolling, Nicolandria has only gotten stronger. They support each other's wins, hype each other up publicly, and show what a healthy, loving relationship looks like. Nick didn't just celebrate because it was expected of him, he celebrated because he genuinely loves seeing Olandria succeed. That authenticity is rare, and fans eat it up every single time.
Olandria's response to winning was just as heartfelt. She posted on her Instagram stories saying she'd been emotional all morning, thanking everyone for their support and expressing gratitude for having such an amazing fan base. She also wrote about being a small girl from Beckma, reflecting on how surreal it is that she's now winning international awards. The humility, the gratitude, the genuine appreciation for everyone who supported her, it's part of what makes her so easy to root for. She's not taking any of this for granted. And that mindset is exactly why she'll continue to rise. During the recent Butterfly Tour panel, Alandria opened up even more about her relationship with her fans. She talked about how the hashtags were already trending before the panel even started, how the Nicolandrians are always finding ways to support her and push her to the top. She admitted she's never seen a fan base like this, constantly telling them how much she loves and appreciates them, acknowledging that words can't fully capture how blessed she feels to have this platform. She mentioned how people from different backgrounds rally behind her in the exact same way, creating this beautiful, unified support system that gives her chills just thinking about it.
What's wild is how much her perspective has shifted since leaving the villa. She joked that if she had known she had this much support while she was on the show, she would have approached things differently. But now she knows. She can tune out the noise, focus on the love, and keep building. The Nicolandrians prioritize her above drama, above distractions, above everything else. When they work hard, making sure she gets every opportunity she deserves. That kind of loyalty is rare in any fan base, let alone one that formed around a reality TV couple. All right, quick break to remind you that if you're enjoying this deep dive into Olandria's incredible journey, you absolutely need to subscribe. I know, I already asked once, but think of it this way. Every time you don't subscribe, a reality TV producer cancels a fan-favorite couple. Don't let that happen. Be a hero. Subscribe. Let's talk about what this win actually means. On the surface, it's an award, a recognition of her influence, her impact, and her ability to connect with people. But dig deeper, and it's so much more than that. This is validation that reality TV stars don't have to stay in the reality TV box. Olandria is proving that with the right mindset, the right support, and the right authenticity, you can transcend the platform that introduced you and build something lasting. She's not just a Love Island contestant anymore. She's a cultural figure, someone shaping narratives and inspiring people across the globe. The fact that she beat out established names in their respective fields shows just how powerful fan-driven movements can be. In a world where traditional gatekeepers have always controlled who gets recognized and who doesn't, the People's Choice category flips that script. It puts the power directly in the hands of the audience, and when the audience is as dedicated as the Nicolandrians, magic happens. They didn't just vote for Olandria because they liked her on a dating show. They voted for her because they see her potential, they believe in her future, and they want to be part of the journey. There's something beautifully poetic about a woman who came from a reality dating show competing against a congresswoman, award-winning actresses, and professional athletes, and winning. It challenges every preconceived notion about what kind of person deserves recognition, what kind of platform is legitimate, and what kind of journey is valid. Olandria's story is proof that success doesn't follow a single path. You don't have to check specific boxes or meet certain criteria to make an impact. Sometimes you just have to be yourself, connect with people genuinely, and let the rest unfold naturally. The comparisons to other reality TV success stories are inevitable, but Olandria's trajectory feels different. There's no manufactured controversy, no desperate attempts to stay relevant, no questionable decisions for the sake of attention. She's moving with intention, making smart choices, and building a brand that feels sustainable. The softness, the self-love, the style, as Ebony's appreciation post perfectly described, these aren't weaknesses, they're power moves. In a culture that often rewards loudness and chaos, Olandria is proving that grace and authenticity can be just as, if not more, impactful.
Her Instagram post about being a small girl from Bamani hits differently when you think about representation. How many young girls from small towns, from places that feel far removed from the glitz and glamour of fame, now see themselves in Olandria? How many people who've been told they're not enough, not polished enough, not connected enough, are now watching her win and thinking maybe they have a shot too? That ripple effect is immeasurable. Olandria isn't just building a career, she's shifting perspectives and opening doors for people who look like her, come from where she comes from, and dream the same dreams she once dreamed. The Nicolandrians' reaction videos are a whole separate phenomenon. Watching fans burst into tears, scream with excitement, and express genuine joy over someone else's success is a reminder of why fandoms matter. These aren't just passive viewers, they're invested, emotionally connected, and deeply proud of what Olandria has accomplished. One fan said it felt like watching someone they loved before she even knew what was going to happen for her, back when she was in the villa, with no idea of the perception outside. That kind of loyalty, that kind of emotional investment, is what builds legacies.
Another fan pointed out that we're only 4 months into post-villa life and the wins are already piling up. The excitement about where she'll be in a year, in 5 years, is palpable because this isn't a flash-in-the-pan moment. This isn't 15 minutes of fame that'll fade when the next viral sensation comes along. Olandria has staying power. She's building something real, something sustainable, and the foundation is solid. Before we wrap up, one last reminder, subscribe. I promise this is the last time I'll ask, well, in this video at least. Think of it as a gift to yourself. Quality content delivered straight to your feed, all for the low price of absolutely nothing. You literally can't beat that deal. So where does Olandria go from here? If the last 6 months are any indication, the sky isn't even the limit. More brand partnerships are inevitable, more award nominations will come, more opportunities to expand her influence and platform will present themselves. But beyond the professional wins, what's most exciting is watching her grow into this role with such natural ease. She's not trying to be someone she's not. She's not forcing a persona or playing a character. She's just Olandria, and that's exactly why people can't get enough.
The legacy she's building extends beyond her individual success. She's proving that reality TV contestants deserve to be taken seriously, that fan bases have real power, and that authenticity will always win in the long run. The traditional paths to fame and recognition are being rewritten, and Olandria is holding the pen. Every win, every milestone, every moment of growth is another chapter in a story that's far from finished. Nick and Olandria's relationship will continue to be a focal point, and rightfully so. Their dynamic is refreshing, their support for each other is genuine, and their ability to navigate fame together while maintaining their connection is something special. As both of their careers continue to grow, watching them support each other through it all
will be one of the most compelling aspects of their journey.
The Nicolandrians will undoubtedly continue to be the driving force behind Olandria's success. Their dedication isn't wavering, their support isn't conditional, and their belief in her isn't fading. If anything, every win only strengthens their resolve to push her even further. They've created a community that's about more than just standing a celebrity. It's about celebrating someone who represents hope, possibility, and the power of staying true to yourself. Olandria Corin is winning, and she's here to stay. From Love Island Villa to international award shows, from unknown contestant to cultural icon, the journey has been nothing short of remarkable. This is only the beginning, and if the first 6 months are any indication, what's coming next is going to be absolutely incredible. So, what do you think about Olandria's People's Choice win? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you Team Nicolandria? How far do you think she'll go? Let's talk about it. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned because there's so much more to come and you won't want to miss a single moment of this journey.